Welcome, welcome. We are the Sipping Beauties. I'm Jax.
And I'm Kaylin.
And this is our podcast, Don't Give a Sip.
Yeah, cheers.
AKA Don't Give a Shit.
Yeah.
So why did we even chose this name? If anyone was probably wondering why. I mean, obviously, yes, we love to sip on wine. This is when we get our conversations going. This is when we start talking about life and everything we're going through. But also, ultimately, we got to a point in our lives where we went through so much trauma, so many things happened. We hit rock bottom a million times, and we're like, you know what? We need to stop giving a shit. Like, this is our life. Like, we are going to live our lives the way we want to, not how someone else dictates it or holds us on their puppet strings. We are done. So this is all about us. And I think our deep-rooted why for doing this is because we have been through so much trauma. I'm sure many of you can relate on some level of trauma that you've been through and pain in your life. And for us, like, this was really deep-rooted because it started off with, how can we heal ourselves? Like, we've been going through a third of our life of just pain.
Well, I didn't even know if we didn't even know that we were healing ourselves. I think just through the friendship and the bond and the similar trauma. And like you said, we started drinking and, it just comes out and it's like the processing time and being able to have that person that can understand you.
And I know we both believe that everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And I know the day that we met, it was love at first sight.
Pretty much. I had another job. I was detailing cars in Tampa. And I mean, that's hard work, okay? Like, let's be honest. The girls didn't show up. I was feeling super defeated. I had to do all these cars by myself. My friend called and said, hey, do you want to just meet me? I'm right down the street at Brick House Tavern. Shut up. And I was like, what? Screw it. And it's like the end of the year. It's Christmas time. I'm in my elf leggings, just like the saddest elf you'll ever see.
Yeah, she was still looking hot. And I had fucking crutches and a boot.
Yeah.
I was not.
So meet her at the bar.
Had to trot that day.
She was with a mutual friend, just happened to be in the group, and we just hit it off. Like she said, love at first sight.
Yeah.
She came back 2 months later and stayed with me, and
I needed a break. I was in Canada. It was COVID, communism.
Yeah.
We'll go there another episode.
She needed some dissent in her life.
Yes.
We love you so much. Thank you for freedom.
We want you on our podcast.
Yes, I love you so much. Not like that. I know you're happily married, but we still love you.
Love you long time. But yeah, I was stuck on my couch at home, broken ankle, nothing to do for 3.5 months. And I was like, I guess I'll just go down to Florida. It's the place of freedom. So I came down and we met and we talked about so many different business ventures over the years that we've known each other. I mean, we're like, we can do anything. We just have that. We
wanted to do something together.
Yes. Actually, we're wearing the outfit.
Okay, so I told you I had the bikini car wash, right? I was like, okay, how could we make money together? And we were thinking, okay, golf courses. These guys go and they spend 4, 5, 6 hours on the course.
And maybe some of that drinking, but check this article out.
Yeah, you golf
fanatics.
Anyways, we wanted to call it hole-in-one detailing. Go to the golf courses. Chat,
we had all these packages made. We were ready to go. And then we're like, and do we really want to get down and dirty and do all this work?
It's 100 degrees on black asphalt.
Yeah. I'm like, or should we just talk about how fucked up our lives have been? In a positive way. Because everything that we've been through, we've learned lessons, let me tell you.
Well, I think that's kind of why we're bonded. I mean, I feel like we've lived so many different lives. The trauma, from divorce, abortion, rape.
We've been through everything. Sexual abuse, suicides, domestic violence.
Corrupt cops.
Yeah.
Eating disorders.
Bullying.
Which led to the eating disorder.
So, money.
Yeah, theft.
Yeah. Yeah, can we talk about that? I'm just going to borrow your money but never pay you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of things that I'm sure you guys are also coping with and dealing with, that whatever life throws at you. I mean, I'm not saying we've been through it all, but we have so much that we have survived through that.
We are those abuse survivors.
Well, oh wait, hold on. I saw something on Instagram. I just started following this guy. His name is.
Oh, that's a cute picture of me.
Yeah,
It just popped
I
up.
have you on my phone.
On your phone.
love her. So Dr. Glenn Doyle, so at Dr. Doyle says, he said the best minds in mental health aren't the docs. They're the trauma survivors who have had to figure out how to stay alive for years with virtually no help. Want to learn how to psychologically survive under unfathomable stress? Talk to abuse survivors. And I read this and I'm like, you're right. Like, no one knows better unless you've been through it. That's why, our friendship, like, it's like
We resonated on so
she's
many
been
levels.
through it. Like, everything that we have listed earlier, like just the different traumas. I mean, it's hard to find someone that has that same
Fucked up life.
but was able to overcome it. And our intro song that we played in the beginning, I mean, we just really resonate with that. I mean, it's talking about turning all that darkness into light. I mean, that's what we're trying to do.
Well, like when you go through trauma, it's like you learn a lesson from it and then you grow from it. And that's what we ultimately decided. Like, we hit rock bottom and we're like, okay, are we going to keep living these patterns? Are we going to keep feeling sorry for ourselves? Or are we going to get up and be like, how can we help? How can we help ourselves? How can we help you?
Well, it helped us just having each other and how we coped through it. So if we could, just help any of you guys, really, I mean, it's having that person to bounce things off of, or just hearing what you need to hear at the right time. Or another really big thing that I think is so important is, the influence of music. I mean, in music and the healing process and the role that music plays. Like, we all have that one song that got us through some.
Oh my God,
some
break
nightmare.
Oh my God, whatever you're going through in life, like I love words. Like, she knows I'm a writer, so everything I went through in life, I would always write about it, and I'd write it in a few seconds. It came to my head like that, and I would just put all my emotions on that paper, and. So we've talked about music. I mean, music is really.
I mean, I think it's the core. I think it's gotten me through so much, and it doesn't matter what point you are in your life, and like what part of that healing process you're on. I mean, it gets better.
And I think knowing
gets
that you are in control of your own life. So, like, no matter how far you lose yourself, like, you have that choice to get back up and be like, how am I going to make this better? Like, is this person going to define me? Is that situation going to define me? Or am I going to define myself? And so that was really important for us when we went through our breakups at the same time. And it was like, we've been through so many things, like we said, abuse and everything in our lives. And
This was traumatic.
it was like at our low point. Like, we had panic attacks. We were like dying on the floor. And we went through hell and back, which we'll get into in other episodes.
We'll get into all of the things we listed.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't even believe it.
But I think that's at the point where we're like, okay, I don't think we can go any lower. Like, we're living. Like, we're staying around. We're safe. We are sticking with each
Universe,
other.
that is not a challenge.
But, we hit rock bottom and we're like, okay, we had our breakdown. Now this is our breakthrough. Like, what are we going to do about it? How are we going to pick ourselves up and change? And it was mindset. It was really mindset and the support system, of course, too. But the mindset is
Energy.
everything.
We're so into energy. Like, I believe it. Like
Can't
you
be
said,
created nor destroyed.
yeah, it can't be created nor destroyed. But you know what? It's like you need to be destroyed to be created. Yeah, they need to be destroyed to be created, and it's hard when you're going through those really low points. But that's you being destroyed. That's you being broken down, so you can
Reevaluate.
for something new. Yeah, reevaluate. This isn't working, and so we are going to go through all of our experiences, and no matter how hard they are, I mean, there's stuff even my mom doesn't know. And, you know, I just think it's
Shout out to our moms
but I
for
think
howling things that our heart can't.
it's important. It's important. It's important to, you know, be honest with these situations because these are real world problems. And
Yeah.
this is what, you know, a lot of you know, men and women are going through. And
We will be funny, like we'll take a spin on it because I think like we will, duh. But I think like through all of our pain, like we find humor in it because that's how you just get through it. Like I'm one of those people that you fall and I laugh at you.
look at
It's not funny.
look at Jim Carrey, look at Robin Williams. I mean, they are the most. I mean, I love. You know, they're the most funny to me ever. Like their comedy, and you find out the nightmare shit they've been through, and have
So I think sometimes humor can get you
So-
through those difficult situations. And I know, I mean, we will get into the stories and the funny reels that I've made that I have yet to post about my situation.
There's
So,
more. But wait, there's more.
wait.
So
All right, cool. So
I'm excited.
we hope you enjoy it. Follow
Yeah.
us along. Let us know if there's any questions you have, if there's things you want to hear about. We're here to just chat about everything. We are real, down to earth, and
And like we said, we want to use our darkness to give you some light. It's given us some light in our own regard, and we're in the process of finding ourselves and who we really are.
and we're still growing every day. And I think it's for the rest of your life you're growing. But the important part is that you can keep this positive mindset about things, and everything is, everything
gets
happens for a reason, and it always gets better. And
Always gets better.
I know I even told you just breathing, like taking it back to basics and just being like, look, I can't control what happened today, or, I'm late, or I'm rushing in traffic. And it's like, just breathe because everything
all
will
works
happen and
out.
unfold.
It all works out. It all works out.
Yeah.
No matter what.
And always
Are we
have
still
some
here?
wine in your glass. Is it half full or half empty?
Refill.
Refill.
Hello, where is our no?
So remember, this is your life.
Write your story, live your dream,
And just don't give a sip.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
You probably should. No. Episode 1 complete.
That